Josh, let's talk a little bit about how camp has been. Obviously, you don't play this Friday, but you'll open up with Westside a week from Friday, but it's still kind of like game week, just a week before.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about how things have gone.
Yeah, we've had a really good camp, and our kids had a good spring, had a really good summer, and they continue that momentum this fall, and we had a really good camp. So we've gotten better every time we've gotten together, and that's the most important thing. So we got another week here to fine-tune some things before we go into our game week. So so hopefully we'll do that.
How disappointing is it to not be able to, I hate to bring up a negative, try not to do that, but how disappointing is it not to be able to play in what will be the brand new stadium when everything's complete? From what I hear, it's going to be mighty nice.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be beautiful. But, you know, it is what it is. We'd love to be in there first game, but we're excited that we're going to be able to get in there our next home game. We're on the road 3 weeks in a row after our first game. So we'd like to be in there, but it is what it is. You know, we tell our kids all the time, control what you can control. And this is a great example of that. We can't do anything about it, but River Bluff's been gracious enough to let us play in their stadium. So our kids are looking forward to getting over there and playing a really good opponent in Westside.
You're home away from home, River Bluff.
There you go.
Hey, offensively, everyone knows that you guys are doing pretty well at the skill positions. If you will, just quickly, let's run through it. Quarterback, you got 2 guys that can play. Yeah,
we do. We got 2 veteran quarterbacks coming back. Both have seen some big game action last year. Donnie Baker and Brandon Blake. They've done a great job competing all off season, and they've done a really good job of doing that this fall camp too. So they're both going to play. It's just a matter of who and when.
All area running back coming back. Slade Carroll, obviously just terrific.
Yeah, Slade's he's what makes us go offensively. He's a workhorse captain and does everything we ask him to do. So we go as he goes. So obviously, you know, we're very talented at wide receiver, but most importantly, we want to run the football.
Speaking of those wideouts, 5 guys that you feel great about.
Yeah, a very, very talented group. Probably the most talented wide receiver corps I've ever had the privilege to coach. And not all of them are seniors, which is the good thing. But we do have a veteran group there. And like I said, all 5 of them, there's really 5 or 6 that you can really run out there at any time and really not miss a beat. So very excited about what those guys bring to the table.
The O-line, inexperienced yet talented.
Very, very talented, very big. Just not a whole lot of Friday night experience, but they'll get there. You know, those guys have been the surprise of fall camp of how well they've played up front. And you know, it's just the beginning for that group, and it's a very tight-knit group, which is what we love. That group's very close. Coach Crocker does a tremendous job of coaching that group, so really excited about the potential that group has. Defensively,
let's start up front with them. What's a little
you know, it's kind of a mixed bag. We've got some kids who played a lot of games last year, and then we've got some new faces that didn't play a whole lot of Friday night football. So we feel good about that group. Probably a little bit more athletic than what we were up there last year. So just some guys are gonna have to get their feet wet and get used to the fire early. And then at linebacker, you know, we Trey Mitchell. He's what makes us go defensively. And we've got some guys there with some game experience from last year with Alex Mavalot and Bobby Whitworth and Jacob Samples, and Irvin Green will be in that mix this year too. So there's a couple others that'll factor into that mix at linebacker. So I feel good about that group, and then feel really good about where we're at in the back half with our secondary. You got Nick Graves and Eric Ricker kind of anchor that group at corner and safety. Michael Broadwater's done a great job at the other safety. And then you've got Day-Day, who plays receiver and corner for us. And there's some other guys, some young guys, some sophomores that are going to get in that mix too, with Parker Van Kutren and Will Mosier and some other kids. So excited about the athletic ability in that back half and really that group as a whole.
Obviously, special teams can win or lose games, and at least as far as punting, kicking, and kicking off, you're in good shape.
Yeah. Christian's done a great job, and he does a really good job for us. He's a good kid, good leader for us. Gunnar Kennedy pushes him every day too, and Gunner's just a baby too. So we got him back for a few more years. So those guys do a really good job of competing. Special teams is something we put a huge emphasis on. We work on it every day in the spring. A lot of people wait until fall camp to do it, but it's something we've been doing since spring practice. So we're just fine-tuning some things now and making sure we're good to go on all our special teams.
I think the biggest question mark has to be, who made this non-region schedule?
Yeah, I know that. I need to talk to the athletic director about that non-region schedule. No, but I think it's good for us. You know, that's the way we want it. We find out early what we've got. You with that first 6 games is probably 6 of the toughest games that anybody plays. So, it's a good test for our kids. I think it prepares us for our region, which is a really tough region. So it's something that we as a staff look forward to, and I think our players look forward to it as well. So it's challenging, but again, I think it's something we're looking forward to.
Well, we're all looking forward to it too. Can't wait to see you in live action, and good luck beginning a week from Friday when you host Westside. It's your home away from home, River Bluff.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming out.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you.